honestly, I feel like the face mask is going to be a new staple in today's dressing, because nobody knows when this whole pandemic is gonna be over. We are hoping that it's over as soon as possible, but I think that even after this is over, a lot of people are still gonna feel the need to put on face mask. So if you're gonna wear a face mask, why not make it stylish? I mean, come on, why not? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna show you how you can make your own face mask at home using no sewing machine. Even if you have zero experience with sewing, anybody can achieve this, and you only need items that you already probably have in your home. If you're interested in seeing how I achieve this face mask, then keep on watching. So the very simple items that you're going to need are: you need some sort of a material or cloth. I already have this one in my house. It's this long. So I'm just gonna use it. You can use a piece of fabric. You know, you need a plate, a round plate. I'm gonna use this to cut up, you know, the amount that I need. You need a measuring tape. You need a scissors, a bobby pin. I have my sewing tools here. I have a white thread. You need a white thread, or you need any kind of thread that you have. You need a needle to sew with. At least you need an iron and an ironing board. I do have an ironing board right here. And yeah, those are the very simple things that you need. So I'm gonna measure my fabric. My fabric is 51 centimeters in length and 26 centimeters in width. This is it right here. I folded it in half, and I'm just gonna cut this one right here. Okay, so I've cut both in half, and like I already said, we have 51 centimeters by 26 centimeters. Place my plate here, and I'm gonna cut out a circle. Okay, so I just cut out this circle. I'm gonna fold it this way and make sure that the ends are touching. Okay, so now we have this, and I'm gonna fold it again this way. Fold this way so that the ends are touching, just like that. So now you have this. So we're gonna cut both sides. We're gonna cut out here and cut out here such that we have individual pieces. Of these 4 pieces right here. So I am going to join this because this is an African fabric. There is really no way to decipher which part is the back and the front. You can use any size that you want. So I'm just gonna place this together. So we're gonna face this matching, and we're gonna place this one too. Okay, so I place these 2 together. It doesn't matter. Alright, so I'm just gonna sew this part. When I'm starting from beginning, I want to make sure I get a secure ending. So I do it back and forth before I go in and start sewing. So to secure it, I pass this needle into this loop just so it has like a more secure beginning. Take your time and sew, and be careful not to hurt yourself, please. this is what it's looking like so far. So I'm gonna continue doing this until I get to the end of this. And make sure when you're sewing, make sure that you're putting your ends together just so you don't have a jagged end, okay? So we're done with this one. I'm gonna do the same for this fabric here. I'm going to sew on this part right here, the wider part. And I wanted to mention, when you are sewing, make sure that you are leaving space in between. Don't sew too closely. So when you sew, make sure you're leaving about a 1/4 inch space between, just so that when you fold it, it's gonna be able to fold. I don't know if that makes sense. And that way it creates a knot and it's secure. And yeah, we are done with this. All right, so we're done sewing both of this fabric. And I mentioned from the beginning, if you were using a fabric that had a back and a front, make sure that you turn your fabric such that you're sewing at the back. So you want to place the two backs together such that you're sewing at the back. But because this is an Ankara fabric, you can't really tell where the front or the back is. So either ways, you're gonna be safe. So I'm gonna turn one of the sides. So I'm already done with this. Let's assume this was the back of my fabric. I'm gonna turn it inward such that it's showing the front now. So this is the front now. Let's assume that this is the front. So this is the back. So I folded it such that the front is shown. And I'm gonna place the one with the back. I'm gonna place this one with the back such that the inside, which is the front, assuming this is the back that I sewed on, is touching, it's like over it like that. I don't know if that makes sense. That remember, the back is still showing where we sewed, but this one we turned over such that the inside, which is the front, is touching this part over like this. So this is how we're gonna align it such that we have this now. So the back of this is the back where we showed, and it's over the top, which is the front part. And we're gonna sew it. I'm gonna sew all around it like that and like that. And one more thing, when you start sewing, make sure that from the tip you leave a little space and sew. So leave a little bit of space and start maybe about a 1/4 inch. And that's because we're going to fold this inside using this part. So we're going to fold this inside eventually. So you want to leave a little bit of a room. Okay, so I'm done sewing all around, and remember I told you to leave some space from the beginning. That way we are able to fold. So now it's time to fold this. Just be gentle when folding inwards. We're gonna fold this inwards. I can flip this either ways. I can wear it like this, or I can flip the inside and wear it like that. So I can do it multiple ways, and that's why I like this fabric. I'm gonna put the ends together like so, and then turn it inward like so. And this is how it's gonna be. The reason is because I'm gonna pass the string or the ear holder in between here. I'm just gonna sew this tiny area and pass the string. But before we do that, I'm gonna iron this space. So be careful ironing just so you don't hurt yourself. gonna sew this inside. So guys, we're almost finished with this tutorial. I went ahead and I cut out 25 centimeters of fabric, and this is what it looks like. So I've cut out 25 centimeters fabric, and this is it. I'm going to sew together, like place two together like this, and sew it up, and this is gonna form the ear ties. I'm just gonna, you know, sew really quickly, sew this up like so. Okay, so I completed this. I went ahead and I joined it together. Now we have this length. We have a 50 centimeter total length. So depending on your length from your nasal bridge all the way to your ear and back, adjust this length as necessary. So I'm gonna go ahead and join it, and I'm going to pass it through this loop. That's where we need our bobby pin. You need a bobby pin. So I'm just going to, with my bobby pin, I'm gonna fold the mouth a little bit and then put my bobby pin in here, hold on to it like this, and pass my bobby pin through this place like so, and it comes off really easily. And yeah, now we have a string. We're gonna do the same thing for over here. I'm gonna fold the mouth a little bit and just put my bobby pin just like that in here, and with my hand tug it like that. Or you can just wrap it around the bobby pin, pass it through the loop, and then you have it. So easy to do. Finally, we are going to just iron this like so. Be careful so you don't burn yourself. So you can either loop the ends and wear it, or if you have like a rubber band, a hair tie like this, or any hair tie at all, anything, you can just wear it and see the size, you know, measure the size that you need, and then you loop it. So I think mine is like right here. I'm just gonna loop the ends, and this is my length right here, and I'm just gonna cut off the excess right here, and I'm gonna cut off this excess right here too. So guys, that concludes my tutorial for today. This was so much fun making, so I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed filming this video for you guys. If you guys want me to do like one without sewing, the one that involves using a glue, I think that one might be a whole lot easier. You guys leave me a comment in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to get that one out for you. And the great thing is that with sewing, you can hide a lot of imperfections when you flip it around, and nobody's gonna know what mistakes you made. So as always, thank you for stopping by. Join the family if you have not already. If you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? We have so much fun here. Click the like button, subscribe, share, like, comment, everything that you need to do to support this channel. I'll be more than happy when you do that. So without much talking and rambling, that concludes my video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.